Hello guys, Barn here. In the previous video, I explained the theme and color theme of my brother's Persona 6 idea. But there are still many concepts that have not been explained. So now, in this video, I will explain 10 new things and mechanisms that exist in my brother's Persona 6 idea. I will explain these new things and compare them with the existing things and mechanisms. But I'm going to disclaim that this video might contain spoilers for previous Persona games. So, let's start with the first one. As we already know, the Persona game series has a battle mechanism consisting of physical attacks, elemental attacks, and almighty attacks. But the three types of attacks also consist of several more types, except for the almighty attack. This time in our idea, we decided that physical attacks consist of two types, namely sharp, for attacks that can penetrate or using sharp weapons, and blunt, for punch attacks or attacks using blunt objects. In Persona 3, physical attacks are divided into three, namely strike, slash, and pierce. Then in Persona 4, it changed, where physical attacks was not divided at all, so everything becomes one including the type of physical attack. Whereas in Persona 5, physical attacks is divided into two types, namely physical attacks and gun. You could say this gun is similar to pierce in Persona 3. Then for elemental or magic skills, we added and changed a few things. First, we added the elemental or magic skills Blast and Gravity. Then we changed Blast to Virtue and Curse to Sin. But the name Blast is still used as the effect of the Virtue attack, but only as a possibility and random. Likewise with Curse, which is the effect of Sin attack. In Almighty skills, there are several physical attack skills in the previous Persona that we put into Almighty physical attack. Then there is also Almighty Elemental or Almighty Magic, which is the exclusive skill of some Personas we use. The Magic Elemental effects also change a bit. Fire, Ice, Electricity, Nuclear, and Psychokinesis are just the same as in Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal. But for Wind skills, now it can greatly increase damage to the enemy under burn and freeze conditions, which also gives extra damage aside from being technical. Also Blast can greatly increase damage to the enemy under pressure and shock condition, which also gives extra damage aside from being technical. Then Gravity skills can inflict pressure. It means cannot avoid any attacks and cannot do anything for 3 turns, even escape, but still can use items. For Virtue, it can inflict Blast. Blast enemies' resistance like Null, Repel, Drain will be negated. HP and SP cost will be doubled when using skills. The damage from any attacks will be doubled, and any action will decrease HP and SP by half except guard for 1 turn. On the other hand, Instant Expel is instant kill. Guaranteed instant kill if the target is under blast condition or weak against light. Sin can inflict Curse. Curse enemy weak to all affinities for 1 turn. On the other hand, Instant Death is instant kill. Guaranteed instant kill if the target is under curse condition or weak against dark. In other words, game over. In all previous Persona game series, if the main character is unconscious, it is considered dead and game over. Party members who experience unconsciousness will keep the game running and can be revived again. This didn't make sense to us, so we changed it. If the main character enters an unconscious state, the party members will automatically change into act freely mode. In the previous Persona game series, we could not change the skills on our Persona except when fusing Personas or when leveling up, where our Persona would increase its skills. Then in Persona 4, we can upgrade skills on our persona through random opportunities during shuffle time after battle. In our idea, players can swap skills in the X slots in each persona. This can be done outside of battle. This is also the same as the Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga game, which can also swap skills outside of battle. But the difference is that if in Digital Devil Saga, you get skills by mastering these skills. In our idea, the skills are obtained during fusion and when leveling up. We made a few changes to the buff and debuff mechanisms. If in the previous Persona buff and debuff cannot be stacked, then in our idea, buff and debuff can be stacked up to 2 times the damage. If it is 2 times but still using buff or debuff, the duration of the effect continues to increase but is not accumulated. Usually, in the previous series, as many as 3 turns. For example, if we use 1-time buff and get 3 turns, then the next turn we use 1-time buff again, the damage stack become 2 times and the remaining 2 turns become 3 turns again. Since Persona 4 Golden, each party member has their own unique or exclusive skill. Likewise, in Persona 5 Royal, each party member has their own unique or exclusive skill. So this is not new stuff, but maintained from the previous series. The main character's initial persona cannot be fused at all. This is different from the previous Persona series, where players could do fusion on the main character's initial persona. But instead, players can customize special stats meter on the main character's initial persona, such as magic, strength, luck, etc. The Persona Collective feature is a feature similar to negotiation in Persona 5 and several previous Personas, but the difference is that the persona that we invite to join is not the main character's persona, but the persona of the party member as a whole. The mechanism is that our active team will get affinity or passive skills from the persona we are negotiating with. The maximum number of personas that we can save as collective personas is only 6. However, this collective persona can only be replaced outside of battle. This means all characters have more than one arcana. How does secondary arcana work? When you do social link with a person, let's just say his main arcana is magician. His secondary arcana is star and devil. Then magician will rank up while secondary arcana gets bonus +1 or +2 points. So when you do social link with devil arcana or star arcana, it will rank up faster. In our idea, we made Persona 6 have a social link or confidant system that impacts the ending. So if all of our party members' social link reach a certain level, it will affect how they think and how they see us. This affects the storyline that players will go through while playing. Second Awakening and Third Awakening in the previous Persona series have also been implemented. This has been around since Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royal, where each character has their own third-tier persona. But in Persona 5 Royal, Second Awakening is obtained from the social link that is maxed out, and then Third Awakening is obtained in the third semester if we choose to meet a party member who invites us to meet. This shows that Second Awakening is based on social link or confidant, and third tier is based on social link and choices that we make while playing. Whereas in our Persona 6 idea, Second Awakening is obtained automatically as the story progresses while playing and will definitely be obtained by the player, just like in Persona 3. Then third awakening in our idea is obtained based on our choice on the social link or confidant that we choose while playing. Well, that's all for now. As always, if you found this video interesting and satisfying, please leave a like in this video, subscribe to our channel and share. I will always be happy to know what you think about Persona 6 ideas. Just leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.